start of the 21-day coding challenge by Lighthouse Labs. Were you expecting me to say it was Halloween? So let's start off with why participate. Well, it's a really great way to learn coding. It's a great way to learn coding habits, programming once a day for a little bit, opposed to just trying to cram it in all in one session and forgetting most of what you learn. It's a great way to learn a new skill. If you don't know JavaScript, this is a great introduction to it. And for the prizes. And of course, the last reason is for fun. You gotta enjoy what you do, and chances are if you're watching this video, you enjoy coding, or at least want to learn it. So who is this challenge for? Well, if you're watching this video, it's pretty much for you. In terms of skill levels, what you need to know prior to starting these coding challenges, you don't need to know much. And I can tell you from first-hand experience, I didn't know much when I first started doing these coding challenges. I can tell you that the questions are appropriate. They ramp up very well. They're not too difficult. They don't take too much time. They do increase in terms of the challenge difficulty as time does go on, but I think it's appropriate. In terms of what you need to know ahead of time, I have friends who do this coding challenge who don't do coding at all. So a little bit about me. I am a bootcamp grad last year. I think it's been a little over a year now. I graduated from a bootcamp in Mississauga. I learned full stack web development. By trade, I work full-time in IT. That doesn't necessarily mean that I code daily. I don't actually code a lot at all. I know computers, but I don't do a lot of programming. So this isn't something that I do every single day, but it is something that I do enjoy doing, and that's why I participate in this. It just gives me an excuse, a chance to program. This is my fourth time participating in this 21-day challenge. For the next 21 days, I'm going to be releasing a video every single day. I'm going to be showing you a sped-up version of how I tackle the programming challenge. And then once I'm complete, I'm going to be reviewing my code. Now, the way that I do it might be very different from how others tackle it. I have my own preference of coding. That's okay when it does come to programming, producing solutions. All that matters is really accomplishing the task that's set before you. If it works, it works. So once I've completed the coding, and I'm going to speed up that part for you, I'm going to go through and I'm going to review my code, make comments to places where I use maybe shortcut techniques, more advanced techniques, and tell you how you can solve it. I might present you with other ways of doing it. Sometimes I'm going to be using a lot of array methods. Instead of using those array methods, you can make it maybe a little bit more simpler by using loops and if statements, but oftentimes simpler is also personal. It's a preference, and I like using array methods. Typically, the challenges can take anywhere from a couple minutes to, I think, upper end of half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm going to give you tips in regards to the challenge itself. Some of the difficulties that I ran in the first couple times that I did do this challenge, as well as provide you tips in terms of how I coded and put together my code. For the most part, I'm going to be programming using the online editor that is provided to us. If I run into any more complicated code, I might bring it into Visual Studio. If I do that, then I will provide more details in that video. But for now, let's just assume that I'm going to be coding entirely online through the web. Well, that's it for me for today. Stay tuned till tomorrow, and we'll tackle the first challenge together.